What is a completing sentence? At first, we will learn. We will learn the definition of completing sentence. What does it mean actually? You can see here, he goes to school. I have placed there only school. That doesn't mean that this is a completing task. This is a completing sentence because I have used there only a single word. But you are not allowed to do that. He goes school or he goes to school so that he can learn something. So here, this one is not the completing sentence. This one is the completing sentence. So let's come back to the point. It's not a completing sentence. It's a fill in the blanks, but the second one is completing sentence. So what is the definition of completing sentence? You can see here. When a part of a sentence is completed with a clause or phrase, is called a completing sentence. That means if you want to fill this up, if you want to complete a sentence, then you must use there a clause or phrase. Clause meaning part of sentence and phrase meaning words, some words, part of words. So please write down the definition at first. When a part of sentence is completed with a clause or phrase is called a completing sentence. So you have observed it, you have seen it here. The first one we have written there only school. This is a word, so it's not a completing sentence. But when we written here, we have written here a full sentence, that means a clause, so that he can so that he can learn something. This is a clause. So this is the way you need to solve this grammar item. May I proceed on?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Hurry up, and don't take the screenshot. You please write down. Boishakhi. Okay, I am assigning a task to Saima as well as Esha. Are you there, Esha?
Yes, sir.
Really, really good decision. Wasting your time sitting at home, why not join this class? Thank you so much for coming. I am assigning Esha from old 10 and new 10 Saima to look around actually who are the participants joining. If you find any kind of doubt, you just let me know. I think still the chat box is open. Give me a minute. So somebody please check it. Is it still working or not, chat box?
It's not working now.
Okay. So Esha and Saima will let me know, is there any outsider just or intruder just enter into the class?
There?
Yes, I'm still having some problem with this ID. Who is user there? Who is user? Okay, I'm sending you back again. I think he or she is a kind of Mofis because she cannot talk. She cannot turn his camera on. Okay, so I'm going to the next slide. So this is the rule number 1. We are gonna discuss completing sentence. Rule number 1. Write it down. So this is the rule. Structure of first rule. Use of to plus adjective or adverb plus to plus verb plus extension. So this is the structure. If you just see the sentence, it would be really clear for you. The man is to dash. So if you are being asked to answer this kind of or asked to fill up this kind of sentence, then you need to apply this structure. The man is too old to walk. The man is too old to walk. So using to, what kind of parts of the speech is to here? Can anybody tell me? Adjective, adverb, noun, pronoun, what it is? To.
Adjective?
No, not at all.
Adverb.
Yeah, because it sits before the, it has place before the adjective. Old is adjective and to is adverb. And It's the duty of adverb to modify the adjective or helps the adjective or verb. The man is too old to work. মানে অনেকটা এই অর্থগুলো নেগেটিভ ওয়েতে তোমার অর্থটা আসে, যদিও কোনো নেগেটিভ ওয়ার্ড নেই। The man is too old to walk, that means লোকটা এতই বৃদ্ধ যে হাঁটতে পারে না। There is no negative word there, but you need to take this as a negative meaning. Next, so you can see some sentence here. Sentences are here, so solve it. Following the same rule, solve the sentence. Hurry up. Write it down and share with me. So who is going to answer it?
Sir, extension অর্থ কি?
What? Extension meaning
অর্থ কি?
the word which just plays after the object, that is called extension. Just like I do the work for you. I do the work for you. So I subject, do verb, the I do the work, the work object, and for you this is extension. Extra word. Got it? He is too dishonest to speak the truth. You can write down. He is too dishonest to speak the truth. You are too short to touch the ceiling. CELLING. You are too short to touch the ceiling.
Reach the trees, হয় না?
You are too short to reach the
Trees.
trees. Okay, branches of trees. You are too short to touch the branches of trees. The girl was
trusted by anyone হয় না?
trusted. Why should you use trusted there? Ed. After
Trust
two, you
by
know the
anyone,
rule.
sorry.
After two, you must put their best form. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Trust
Trust by anyone.
He is too dishonest to trust by anyone. Yes, yes, it's okay. No issues. You are too short to touch the ceiling. The girl was too silly. Who will solve this? Anybody can solve it. The girl was too silly.
That she couldn't open the camera.
You cannot use there that. You have you can see the structure. 2.2. প্রথম দুইটা সেন্টেন্সে 2.2 দেয়া আছে, দ্বিতীয়টাতে দেয়া নাই। এই 2 থাকলে দ্বিতীয় অংশটা 2 দিয়ে শুরু করবা। কখনো কখনো দুইটা 2ই দেয়া থাকতে পারে, কখনো একটা 2 দেয়া থাকতে পারে।
To talk anything.
First one is adverb and second one is infinitive. 2 plus verb. তার মানে 2 এর পরে অবশ্যই verb দিয়ে solve করতে হবে. You cannot use anything else there. The girl was too silly. What did you say?
To talk anything.
The girl was too silly to talk anything. It doesn't make proper sense. The girl was too silly
to understand anything.
The girl was too silly to understand anything. No. Anything else you can place there? That girl was too silly to tolerate. The girl was too silly to tolerate. এতটাই silly যে তাকে tolerate করা মুশকিল. The girl was too silly to tolerate or tolerate by me. The girl was too silly to tolerate by me.
Tolerate বানানটা একটু বলেন।
TOLERATE, tolerate. I'm going to take some screenshot for attendance. Anika, what's wrong with you? Why your camera is off? Tolerate. That means you cannot bear anymore. সহ্য করা. Tolerate. he was too tired to. Who will solve this?
To
He
do
was
the
too
work.
tired to do the work.
Was too.
So we got same.
He was too clever to.
He
Spend
was
her
too
money.
clever to
Spend his money.
give her pencil.
He was too tired to go to school, do the
Do the
work,
work.
do the task. Second one, he was too clever to.
To spend her money, his money.
He was too. Anyone else who can share the answer? He was too clever to.
Solve the
He was
matter.
too clever to betray him.
It's not like that. সে এতই চালাক যে
To
Solve
skip
the
the middle.
problem.
miss the opportunity. He was too clever to miss the opportunity. সে এতই চালাক যে এই অপরচুনিটিটা কখনোই সে মিস করবে না। Then rule number 2. Okay, there is a note here. You can see here. In blue underlined words, completed part must be underlined. আমরা যে অংশটা লিখবা সেটা অবশ্যই আন্ডারলাইন করে দিতে হবে। Completed part must be underlined. Got it? Completing sentence 2, that means completing rule number 2. Use of two, same rule, but there is a little bit difference here. You will find some extra word here after 2. Use of 2 plus adjective or adverb. Please write down the structure at first. Use of 2 plus adjective or adverb plus for plus personal object, then 2 plus verb plus extension. So here the extra part is for plus personal object. That means it is too difficult for me to. That was so scary for him to. So after 2, you will find an adjective plus for plus personal object. So it's the same rule, but there is a little bit difference between the previous one and this one. That is too hot for me. You can see here, 2 plus adjective plus for plus me.
Sir, what is personal object?
Give me a minute. I'm showing it to you. So here is your adjective. This one adverb. This one adjective. This one for is a common preposition here. And personal object, that means suggesting you. Got it? Personal object, that means that the person, the word which will suggest you or which will indicate you for me. So the tea is too hot for me to drink. Very simple. Rule same, but a little bit different structure here. The tea is too hot, but this rule can make you confused because you never have seen this before. That 2 dot dot 2, but there you can see 2 dot dot for me, then 2, and there is no 2 here. Okay, so
Sir, this verb should be principal verb.
yes,
So 2 plus verb should be principal verb.
Yeah,
Or
definitely there should be 2 plus principal verb. That means main verb. You cannot use auxiliary verb there. To can, to is, to are. It's not possible. So this is called also infinitive.
yes, sir.
So there are some exercise for you. Solve this orally. The book is too hard for me to read. Am I right? তো যদিও এখানে একটা ওয়ার্ড দিয়ে আমরা পূরণ করছি, যখন তোমাকে পরীক্ষার প্রশ্ন করা হবে এই পুরো অংশটা নাও দেয়া থাকতে পারে। It could be seems like the book is too hard for me dash. Just like this sentence, there is no to there. কিন্তু এখানে to দিয়ে দিয়েছে, এটা নাও দেয়া থাকতে পারে। The path is too long for him to go
Pass.
away or pass away.
Go.
The path is too long for him to
Go.
reach. And the last one, what will be the answer? The load is too heavy for them to carry. Am I right? C-A-R-R-Y. The load is too heavy for them to carry. The load is too heavy for them to carry. মানে লোডটা এতই ভারী যে ওজনটা এতই ভারী যে তারা এটা ক্যারি করতে পারে না। Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt? Is there any query, question you can ask me? No issues. I will just revise it or I will just discuss it for another time. No issues. So can I just change the slide? Yes, Roxana or Raisa.
স্যার এখানে তো সবগুলোতে একটা ওয়ার্ড ইউজ হচ্ছে।
Yeah, that's the thing I was discussing a few minutes ago. That means এখানে একটা ওয়ার্ড ইউজ করা হলেও আমরা এটা পরীক্ষার কোশ্চেনে পুরোটা দেওয়া নাও থাকতো। এখানে শর্টকাট এক্সারসাইজ দেওয়া হয়েছে তোমাদের বোঝার সুবিধার জন্য। So উত্তরটা প্রশ্নটা দেওয়া থাকলে এইভাবে দেওয়া থাকবে, the tea is too hot for me, then dash. টুটা দেওয়া থাকবে না, got it?
জি স্যার।
Okay. Rule number 3, use of so dot dot that. Another common rule, so dot dot that. She was so ill that she couldn't study at all. And this is the formation, this is the structure, please write down. Given clause with so dot dot that plus relevant sentence. Relevant, that means যেটা তোমার অর্থপূর্ণ শব্দ, relevant sentence. যেমন কিছু লিখবো না that doesn't make sense. So she was so ill that she couldn't study at all. Sometimes there you need to use their negative clause. Sometimes you can also solve this type of sentence using positive clause. So we will see through my whiteboard. She was so ill that she could not study at all. So here the formation, yes.
What kind of parts of speech is so dot dot that?
It's conjunction.
Okay.
So can I just remove the slide? I want to share my whiteboard so that I can give you some more example of this rule, so dot dot that. So the rule is, if you find this kind of structure, so dot dot that, that means dot dot means there should be adjective. So adjective plus that. The second clause will be followed by subject, can or could plus verb 1 plus object. This is the structure. Subject, can or could according to tense. Tense অনুযায়ী can could. যদি past tense আর প্রথম clause তাহলে could. যদি present tense আর প্রথম clause can. So if you find that she is so ill that, then you must write down she cannot study at all. এখানে is থাকলে এখানে can হতো। এখানে was, that's why here we have used could. He was so talented that, please solve this sentence. He was so for that he is so brave that. I want to share this structure. I think there it's not clear enough. So that clause will be followed by subject plus, please write down the structure, subject plus can or could according to the tense subject can or could according to the tense plus sometimes negative, sometimes affirmative. Negative, affirmative. According to the sentence structure. যদি প্রয়োজন মনে করো নেগেটিভ লিখতে হবে, যদি প্রয়োজন না মনে করতে পারো তাহলে অ্যাফার্মেটিভও লিখতে পারো বাক্যটা। প্লাস verb 1, time runs so fast. Verb 1 plus object. So this is the structure you need to follow. So the clue is if there is so dot dot that. Jodi so dot dot that thake tale how to change this sentence. So place their subject. You are so talented that he could
not fail anytime.
solve. No, say atoi talented je. Oh, okay. Your sentence is negative. He could not fail. যে সে ফেল করতে পারে না। You can also place their positive sentence. You are so talented that he could solve this problem easily. It's not like that all the time. If you write you will write down the negative clause. It's depend on the situation. If it is a positive sentence, then present it in positive way. He was so talented that he could solve this problem easily. সে এতটাই talented যে সে easily সমস্যাটা সমাধান করতে পারে। He was so poor that, এখন এটা তো কখনো হবে না। He was so poor that he could buy a car. সে এতটাই গরিব যে একটা কার কিনতে পারে। It's not possible. So you must place there a negative word.
He couldn't buy a book.
Yeah. He was so poor that he past tense. অবশ্যই could লিখতে হবে past tense হলে। He couldn't buy a pen. এতটাই গরিব যে একটা কলমও কিনতে পারে না। He is so brave that, এখানে কিন্তু can লিখতে হবে। He can
Sir,
kill
he
a
can
tiger.
do anything.
Yes, he can do anything. He is so brave that he can kill a tiger. এখানে কিন্তু আমরা can লিখেছি। কেন? কারণ এখানে is ছিল। Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
This class will continue up to 12:25. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now rule number 4. This is the rule of so slash in order that. Only so or in order that. That means so that or in order that. Actually, there is a mistake. Use of so that slash in order that. Write down properly. You can see at the very beginning, use of only so. No, you write down there, use of so that slash in order that. Both are same. It seems like different, but their meaning is same. So that, in order that. And this is the formation. This is the structure you need to follow. Given clause with so that or in order that should be followed by subject plus can, could plus may, might plus verb plus extensor. Same structure. Last time we just completed rule number 3 and 4. almost same structure. Subject plus can or could according to the tense. May, might, you can also write down may, might. Verb 1, here it has been mentioned only verb 1, but verb, you please write down verb 1. There is no verb 1, that means present form. Can, could, may, might, always followed by present form. So you can see there is some exercise here. Solve this following the structure. Be prepared so that
You might pass in the exam.
be prepared so that you may pass the exam. Be prepared so that you can do well in the exam. Be prepared so that you can face the situation. Be prepared so that you can solve the problem. And second one, he reads attentively so that
He can make a good result in.
he can make a good result. He can cut a good figure in the exam. He can get good marks in the exam, or he can shine in life. Must be can. Why? Because there is present tense. He reads attentively so that. He reads attentively so that. Is that done?
Sir, wait a minute.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. Time is running out. At least 5 rules we will learn today. You can see the answer here. He reads attentively so that he can make a good result. I have said, or I have just shared so many. Okay, so there is some activity for you. The farmer saw seeds so that means there you will find all the rules here. Write down this sentence as your homework. I think will not be able to continue. What time it is right now?
12:20.
20.
No, sir, 12:22.
22. And you need to rejoin another session by 25. Am I right? So take this one as a screenshot. I want to start rule number 5. Take the slide as a screenshot as your homework. Tomorrow I will discuss. So let's move on. Can I change the slide right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rule number 5, it's really important, and you will find this question or rule available in board question. Provided, very important rule, provided that, providing that. Hurry up quickly, we don't have enough time. I need to finish the session right now. And the meaning is jodi, just like if, but it seems like different. Provided that, providing that, whatever you will find, same rule. You need to follow the same rule. Sometimes you will find the word provided, only provided in the sentence. Sometimes you will find provided that, sometimes you will find providing that, but the meaning is same. So the plane will take off in time provided weather is good. So after provided clause, that means after the word provided, you must place their present indefinite tense. And before provided, you must use future indefinite tense. So this is a combination of future plus present indefinite tense. You can call it also the rule of first conditional. You will find the same structure in first conditional. So provided that, after provided that, you need to use present indefinite tense. Provided jekhanei thakuk, jekhanei je provided শব্দটা উল্লেখ থাকুক, provided এর পরে সব সময় present indefinite লিখতে হবে, provided এর পূর্বে সব সময় future indefinite লিখতে হবে. The plane will take off in time provided weather is good. Normally, you can see the explanation here. Normally, present indefinite tense is used after provided, as I'm discussing. Normally, present indefinite tense is used after provided that, providing that. So this is the shortcut. If you you'd like to recollect the rule, you need to remember just after provided that you need to place present indefinite tense. So here is another note for you. You can see this is the last thing for today's class. Future indefinite tense. As I have said, this is the formation structure. Future indefinite tense plus provided slash provided that slash providing that plus present indefinite tense. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can I change the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, no, sir. Very good, sir. We don't have enough time, sir. Hurry up, sir. So I can post this video in my YouTube channel, personal YouTube channel. So if you want to just recheck the rules, you can also visit there. And I know that some of you are not able to join the session. Some of you or some of your friends requested me to just record this video or class so that they can just attend the session later on. Okay, so for the last time, these are the homework. These are the homework for you. Take a screenshot. I need to finish this right now. Take a